Hello everyone, welcome to this episode where we are drawing King Boo. We start with a light circle guideline about the size of an orange. Remember, your circle comes from your shoulder, not your wrist. No single rotation will be perfectly circular, so we make many tight rotations to try and create the elusive perfect circle. Draw a horizontal guideline through your circle. This guideline is slanted upwards towards the right side of your page, and it should be in the upper third of your circle. Draw a vertical guideline through the left fourth of your circle. Now on your vertical guideline, draw a mustache shape. The left side of the mustache will be slightly shorter because King Boo's face is turned, so the right side is going to be slightly longer. In the middle of your mustache curves, draw two ovals that are just above your horizontal guidelines. These are King Boo's eyes. Draw tiny circles in the left corner of each of his eyes, then shade around your tiny circles. It's really important to find the center of King Boo's eyebrows. This center point will line up exactly with the center of his teeth. So find that center line, then let's work on his mouth. Draw a horizontal line that is as long as King Boo's eyebrows and tilts slightly up with his face. On either side of this line, draw a line that comes down and then curves in. These lines should come close to the bottom of the circle but not touch it. These lines are the side of his mouth, but do not connect them because King Boo has his tongue sticking out, so leave a nice gap for his tongue. Here I'm just tracing where I want his tongue to be and how long I want his tongue to be, but we're actually going to start his tongue on the right side of his mouth. So we're going to draw a long line that curves at the bottom, then straightens out, touches the left side of his mouth, and curves into his mouth. Then feel free to darken all of your lines. Overlap your initial line with a short line into his mouth, and then take the short line and extend it down the center of his tongue. Darken any lines you love. Okay, now King Boo has 4 teeth, with the 2 outermost teeth being longer, almost like vampire fangs. So find that center line, and we are going to draw 2 shorter, very pointy triangles, and then 2 longer, very pointy triangles on the sides of those short ones. Try to keep all of your teeth the same width. Feel free to lightly sketch out where your teeth will be before you darken your lines. Shade the inside of King Boo's mouth. I'm extending the corners of his mouth a little bit longer and up to create a spooky smile effect. Darken the left side of his face. Following that circle line, we are going to darken underneath him and then pull the line up behind him before curving it back down to the circle. This is King Boo's little tail. King Boo's arms are little oval shapes that jut out from his sides, so starting on the right side, draw a long oval shape that starts inside our circle and then curves around and stops at the side of our circle. Darken the line between his arm and his tail to connect the two. Darken the rest of the circle. On the left side of King Boo, by the horizontal guideline, draw a small oval for his left arm. Adjust and darken any lines you need to. Finally, let's draw King Boo's crown. Starting by the vertical guideline, draw a short, straight line and then pull it down into a nice pointed shape. From there, draw a much larger triangle point, and then one last triangle point that turns into a straight line down. The left side of King Boo's crown should be shorter. In the center of each triangle, we draw a little diamond shape. Since King Boo is turned, the left and rightmost diamonds will only be half diamond shapes. If you want, you can add little cross shapes inside the diamonds for a suggestion of dimension. On the top of each crown point, we're also going to draw a very small diamond shape, and that will be King Boo's crown. Thank you so much for joining me today. King Boo is one of two characters that I always play whenever I play Mario Kart, so stay tuned to find out what other character I always play. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and sign your name. Thank you so much, guys!